John from Coding Goblin here. I want to quickly show you how to integrate an estimate calculator on your Wix website. So if you're wondering what an estimate calculator is, it's basically something that looks like this. It's a series of questions presented to your website users. When they answer them, they are presented with an automated estimate based on the answers to those questions. Really useful, really good lead magnet. So it encourages your users to submit an inquiry on your website. Way more effective than a standard contact form. Anyway, I've got myself a Wix website here. Very nice, very good looking website, obviously. And I'm going to show you exactly how to integrate an estimate calculator with your Wix website. So go to estimatecalculators.com, get started, and you want to create an account. So once you've created your account, you're going to need to verify your email. So you'll receive an email from Estimate Calculators, and you just need to click the link in that email to verify your account. Once you've verified your account, you're going to need to select a plan. So you can choose one that is suitable for your needs. So select your plan, make your payment, and then you'll be good to go. I'm going to do that now. Don't look at my card details. Perfect. We've got our account set up. Now, if we go to My Calculators, we can create our first estimate calculator. So we can either create a completely blank estimate calculator, which could be the choice for you, or you can select one of these templates. I'm going to use one of these templates because my website, if I can find it, is for a cleaning business, and I'm going to create one that is for a cleaning business. So let's just tidy this up a bit. Select a template from here if you want to, and then click Create New Estimate Calculator from Template. And now if we activate that, edit, and we actually at this point have a working estimate calculator. Click View Active Calculator and you'll see what we've got. So we have an estimate calculator. Very nice. Now what we can do is make some changes to the settings and configurations to make it match our brand, and we can make it use our own custom domain or subdomain, our own business email address, and make the logo and colors match our website. So let's go through and do that. So first thing we want to do is head over to the settings and just work our way through these. So return URL. This will be clear when we actually submit an estimate calculator what this is, but basically once our users have submitted their estimate request, they'll be presented with a success page, and on that page is a button with a return to main website link. And this is where we want to send our users to. So this is most likely going to be your homepage on your website. So we are just going to set that to our website homepage. If I can find that. Where is it? There we go. So I'm just going to copy that and paste that in there. Currency, this isn't too important, but this is just going to be visible to us in the back end. Logo, so upload your logo. Click Save. Now, next thing we want to do is add our custom domain. So I'm going to put this on a subdomain. You're welcome to put this on a root domain or a subdomain, but in this situation, it makes sense to. So our main domain is websiteexample.com. I'm just going to put it on quote.websiteexample.com. So you can use any subdomain you like. The important thing to note is you need to have access to the DNS records. So where your domain is registered, you need to have access to the DNS settings because you need to add a record. So I'm going to click Save, and now I'm going to show you exactly how to add that DNS record yourself. So go over to your domain registrar. I have mine registered with Cloudflare. So I'm going to go add record, and it needs to be a CNAME record. And then for the name, you put the name of your subdomain, or if it's a root domain, just put the @ symbol or leave it blank, depending on what your registrar tells you. You can see here it says use @ for root. So your registrar may say that as well. So I'm going to put quote, because that is what I have used. And the target is going to be customers.estimatecalculators.com. Save that. And now if we go back to our settings, we can move on to the next part. So one thing that is important to note, it can take up to 72 hours for a domain to propagate. So if it doesn't work straight away, so if you visit quote.websiteexample.com and you get an error, it may just be because it is taking its time to propagate. So just be patient, but usually it happens fairly quickly. Right, next thing we want to do is register our own email address. So we're going to use info@websiteexample.com, and you need to put your name. So this is going to be visible to your end users. So put something sensible here. This will come through in the email and they'll be able to see it when they get their estimate. So we need to verify this email address with the email service provider for estimate calculators. So click this button and Postmark will send you a verification email. And then we just need to simply open that verification email and click the link. So refresh emails. There it is. So simply click confirm sender signature. And that is done. Come back to your settings. And if you click refresh status, it will tell you if your sender signature has been confirmed. And we can see there it has. So now we can select which email address we would like to use. So you are welcome to use noreply@estimatecalculators.com, but it's a better experience for your customers and your end users if you use your business email address. So in this section, you can also adjust the email. So you can change the subject, the header, the greeting, and the content of the email. There are some handy variables you can use. So you just have to copy them and paste them in and they will be displayed in the email, but I'm happy with that. And I'm just going to save that and move on to the next part. So that's the settings sorted. So if we go back to our estimate calculator, edit, we can now make some changes. So I just want to show you a couple of real basic things. So if we go to our estimate calculator here, we'll now see that our logo will be here. We have a lot of information here that you can change. So I'm not going to go through everything and change everything, but I just want to show you literally how easy it is. So estimate the cost of your cleaning services. If you want to change that, you just change it here. We can say get your instant estimate now. And you can change all of these bits of text. And of course you can change all the services, the questions, the answers, all that fun stuff. I will have other videos showing that more in detail, but for now, this email is just showing you how to incorporate an estimate calculator with your Wix website. So if we refresh that, you'll see that this main title has changed here. There we go. Just a little example for you. You can also change how your estimate calculator looks. So we want to make it match our website here. So I'm going to go and click on edit calculator settings. And then you can see all of these settings here. So you can change all of the colors. So you can either manually change each color, or you can select a preset theme and then adjust it from there. So I'm going to select a preset theme because I happen to have one that's very similar to my website. And you can also select fonts. So I'm going to select the font that is the same as my website, and then I'm going to click save. So that's now saved. And now if we go to our estimate calculator, refresh that, and we're going to see it looks very similar to our website, which is great. So next thing we want to do is link it to our Wix website. This is the important bit. So if we come to our Wix editor, we're basically going to change this button up here to point to our estimate calculator. So let's see if I can do that. So click on it, and then we want to say linked, and we want to click web address, and then we just want to link to our subdomain or external domain that we have set. So I'm going to do to my subdomain, so it's https quote.website example.com, and you can select if it opens in a new window or the current window. So we're going to select current window, done, and then click publish. And then if we go back to, well, we can click view site here and that will open it. And with a bit of luck, that will have changed our link here. It hasn't yet, so let's just refresh that. Does that on Wix. Do you know what? I didn't change the text either. Let's quickly just change that text. So let's say, so click on that, and we want to say, oh, change text. We're going to say instant estimate. You can obviously put whatever you want here, but something like that makes sense. Let's publish that again. I'm not going to do that this time, I'm just going to refresh this. Refresh again. Okay, and now with a bit of luck, when we click on this, our estimate calculator will be displayed if the domain has propagated yet, please. So click on that, and it has worked. So while we're here, I will just show you exactly how it works. So from the customer's point of view, they select their service, they answer the questions, then they enter their details, put their email address in. They would obviously put their own email address. Click send. And their estimate, or their quote, whatever you want to call it, has been sent to them via email. But the important thing is we have captured that email from them, and we now have communication, a line of communication open with them. So that's really good. This is what I was talking about earlier. Back to website. Now, if you click that, it takes you back to your Wix website. So really nice. Let's have a quick look at the email, if it's come through yet. So you can see here, this is the email that has come through. It's got the service in there because that's the variable that was selected in this header section, or this first paragraph, should I say. This is the header. It's got the questions and answers. It's got the estimated costs, £3.50, absolute bargain. Obviously you would change that, you would set that to your own pricing. So that is that. So that is how you link your Wix website to an estimate calculator.